As we move closer to the afternoon, though, we're going to start to see some more clouds build in. We'll see some rain like what we saw last night, some lightning out there in Toronto that Bethany got a video of. I know I saw some thunder and lightning while I was walking my dog, slowly moving out from our west. That's where it was coming from, is out west. It's going to come from that way today as well. Now we're going to see those slowly start to decrease as we move throughout the night. Since it is a clearer evening, we're going to see those temperatures dip into the mid 60s for your lows. But say you're hoping to watch some fireworks around 9 to 10 p.m., it's going to be in those mid to upper 70s. So you won't really be needing a jacket. It'll actually be pretty warm out there. So the criteria for a heat advisory means that for our area, we're that orange, which means we would have to be at 100 degrees for our heat index. And we are certainly getting there, especially over these next few days. And that does mean if you have a pup or any other animal that you like to walk outside, keep them in the grass, keep them somewhere in the shade, because see these temperatures, you can see that them for that concrete and asphalt, that's the same as our bare feet being on that. So keep walks short, keep them in shaded in areas that they're not going to be exposed to that type of heat. Wheeling, actively seeing some flooding. They have a flash flood warning that is until 11 p.m. That could be extended if we start to see some more rain or some more flooding. We do have some closures due to this flooding we're seeing right now, and you can see another area of rain is actually moving into the area currently. National Road near 40 is actually where we're seeing the biggest closure. It's between the Taco Bell and CVS in that area actively. That is where we are seeing a big road closure, and there are rescue teams out there actively for any cars stuck in the area. Over the last hour, areas have seen 2 inches of rain approximately, and that's actually how much rain some areas have seen over the last 24 hours. So that shows you just how prominent this rain has been. Those have been extended until 1 a.m. They were originally supposed to expire at 11 p.m. That's due to the fact that there is more rain moving in the area, and it does look like it could be heavier at times. We are seeing that warning be extended until 1 a.m. Little Wheeling Creek is at 10 feet right now, and the flooding stage begins at 7 feet, and those water levels are continuing to rise. So we are still seeing active flooding, and it is going to affect areas that are nearby. We're also seeing Peters Run close to the most part, and we have seen reports of cars being stuck in places such as Battle Run Road. The flooding also is extending into parts of Washington, PA, and Canonsburg, PA. We're seeing flood warnings there as well. Good evening, I'm Hannah George. Just some cumulus clouds out there right now. Those are due to a stationary boundary we're seeing kind of wedged between Pittsburgh and Morgantown at the moment. So just some clouds out there. Our temperature is currently in the mid 80s, so a tiny bit above average. Average is in those low 80s usually. We're still pretty muggy out there as well. We were in that instant sweat zone for a lot of the day. We're slowly starting to see that kind of fluctuate as it slowly moves down. As we start your work week, we're still going to be pretty muggy out there. We see the middle of the week kind of start to dip down, but still not in that refreshing or pleasant zone. We're still feeling a lot of that moisture and humidity out there. Your radar clear for the most part. A couple showers that are a bit patchy out there right now. Overnight, that does clear out. We start to see that cloud cover mix around, clear in some areas, then it really starts to build up as we move into Monday. Monday morning, a slight chance for some showers, but what we want to watch for is around noon, we'll start to see these showers kind of pick up, and those could be severe at times. We could be seeing heavier downpours and damaging winds. Those are the 2 main threats we're going to watch for. With this area of rain that moves throughout the evening, you're going to see that orange and red there. That does mean severe. That does mean we're going to see some storms possibly associated with that, so be aware of that. Overnight, that does clear out. Tuesday, more cloud cover builds in. The rain we're going to be seeing Tuesday, we're going to see that again in the evening. Again, that could have heavier downpours with it and severe weather associated with it. The thing with that one, though, is it's going to move a little bit quicker because it's due to a tropical air mass. So that one will move out, and we won't see a lot of flood areas to watch for with that one. So that one Tuesday, not much risk of flooding or any of that excessive rainfall. Monday, though, is when we're going to see a lot more of the rainfall that could be heavier at times and could be really heavy over hours. So we could see up to an inch of rain for in some places over just the span of an hour. So we're going to be keeping an eye on that for you guys. But like I said, Tuesday, that one moves through pretty quickly, even though it will be heavier at times. Obviously, not much going on with your UV right now. As we start your work week, things really start to pick back up. By the end of your week, we're looking at a really good second half to your week there. We're going to see those very high UVs. It's going to be very sunny. So if you are outside, which I'm sure you will be, we have Independence Day coming up here on Friday. It's going to be sunny. Make sure to wear some sunscreen if you're heading out anywhere. So tonight, Another warm night. We're going to see those clouds insulate us in. There is a chance for some patchy fog tonight, but with the clouds that are going to build in as we approach the morning, that should start to clear out. Sunday, your highs a little bit warmer, almost at that 90-degree mark, but we will be sitting at 88. Pretty sunny out there during the morning, but as clouds move in, that rain moves in, it will start to get obviously a little bit cloudier, and we're going to watch for that rain. Sunday night, rain does continue. That won't move out until the early morning, late night, whatever you want to call that period. So between 3 a.m. is when we're going to really start to see that rain clear out. But Tuesday, it builds back in again. Tuesday, your highs are pretty average, and we're going to see an average night as well on Tuesday. Wednesday, things pick back up. We're going to be a tiny bit above average for the rest of your work week. And your Independence Day on Friday, July 4th, is looking great. We're seeing those highs in the mid-80s. It's actually slowly getting warmer as we move closer to the day. Mostly sunny out there and 0% chance of rain.